3, 2, 1.
今夜もミュージック君へのラッキー笑い合って抱き合って幸せにほらなれるように
Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Weeaboo Club seasonal anime discussion. This is summer week 4 and I hate my co-hosts. I don't know why. Well, no, I know why.
Why would you hate me?
Because you're a piece of shit
real quick,
and
real
probably
quick.
a pedophile.
Wait. Shut up for a second.
Okay,
Shut up for a second. Vindy, so I just want to point out that when you said the Weeb Club seasonal, I thought you were going to say Weeb Club season 2 for some fucking reason, and I was about to lose my fucking mind.
Season 2 starts next year, boys.
Starting
in fall, we get to season 2.
Yeah, actually. Huh, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, we're almost at season 2, gentlemen. We've almost been doing the Weeb Club for a full 12 months.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
wasted
Why
my
did we
life.
decide? What have we done?
Why have I wasted my life with you two fuckers? I hate both
Let me
of
see
you.
when the first episode went up. Actually, I think we're closer than that. Okay, the first episode went up exactly, it went up 9 months ago. It went up October 9th, 2019. So in 2 months from Sunday, so the day this goes up, 2 months from the day after, it'll have been 2 months of the Weeb Club. Or it'll have been a year of the Weeb Club. We gotta do something on that 1 year anniversary of our
Yeah,
first
we'll kill
episode
ourselves.
going up. No,
We'll kill ourselves.
no.
I'll kill myself.
Shut
I-
up, shut up, shut
Me
up.
first. Me first. I go first.
We'll delete the Patreon and the channel.
Oh my god, I hate y'all.
Okay, don't do that, though. I need to have clout in the afterlife.
Okay, well, shut up.
Okay.
I mean, do we want to get into comments? Actually, before we get into comments, I wanna say something. 2 things. First thing, the Plague of Gripe stream that we talked about a couple weeks ago, I hit 500 subscribers, so it'll be Saturday, August 15th. So the Saturday that this goes up.
I can't make that day.
Can you actually not?
No, I was kidding.
I was about to be so pissed because I've been telling everyone that's the day it was. So the day this goes up, it'll be a week after that. I will be at least live, even if we're not all in VC. I will at least be live on Twitch by 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then we'll start sometime after that. So that's the day. I expect to see all of you there. If you listen to this episode, you better be in that goddamn chat room. It will literally be a live EWB, but with the 3 of us and Manji. So.
And the fucking Plague of Gripes Naruto video.
And the Plague of Gripes Naruto video,
Which, look, I've said it before. It is, like, yes, I've seen all the videos that we've covered on the EWB. They're not as bad.
And I haven't seen it before, and I recently
You saw, like,
Naruto,
what, the first 30 seconds or so?
Yeah, and I finished Naruto on Monday and gave it a 10.
Yeah, it's like it's probably your favorite battle shonen and one of your favorite manga ever.
No, it
and,
is my favorite battle shonen. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I love Naruto, so this video is gonna have me fucking mauling. Same with Nun. Same with Crafts. What might just die?
It's just gonna break me, honestly.
So you know what?
If
You
I'm
should be
being
there.
honest,
It'll be a really fun time. I
I
think
don't
for
know
everyone
what I'll
involved.
say. I don't think I'll be able to function. It'll be like what Craftsdwarf described, where like my mind just shut down. I just pretended it doesn't exist.
Like, think about the Ichigo 100% podcast, but twice as bad, and we are 100% on the same page. Like, not like, let's fuck with what, because he hates it even more. Like, no. Anyway, comments.
Oh, well, no, I was just saying, the other thing is the Weeb Club hit 700 subscribers.
Yay.
700 people who just don't make good life choices.
700
Yeah.
morons. 700
We're at
people.
717 right now, so we're
700
airplane
people who
subs.
should
Thank
be
you guys.
euthanized.
Appreciate you all. They
I
seem
hate
to want
every
to make fun
single
of y'all,
one
but
of
I
you.
appreciate y'all. Y'all are cool guys.
Y'all are stupid and
Shut
honestly
up! Shut the
deserve
fuck
the death
up,
penalty.
okay? Shut up! Shut
They
up!
like it. Vindy, if they're sub to us, they're fucking masochists, okay?
No.
That's just fucking true. That's just fucking
That's
shut
me.
the fuck
I mean,
up.
what?
Oh. Well, we know that. We already knew that. Don't fucking say that shit like I'm not surprised. Fucking bottom.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
You get off to women punching you in the dick and balls, so like I don't understand. Like, yeah.
Sebdistic says, I've never felt so betrayed, realizing that what wasn't Mexican,
We've
and realizing
never
he wasn't joking, that he says that as a meme.
What the fuck?
This
so
has been a random factoid. I don't know. This has been a random factoid I've held on to for months. What's next? Craftsdwarf isn't actually half Mexican?
I don't even
I don't know
understand
anymore.
where that came from.
My remember was like, I think he was confusing me and Crafts because I responded, I'm the half Mexican one, not Crafts. He said, fuck me, this is what I mean. Like,
See, he's either, like, really good... Like, see, that's the thing, is I don't remember this guy commenting before. Like, I honestly don't. So it's like, he's either, like, making a really great joke, or he's just, like, this is one of his bad life choices as a subscriber to the Weeb Club. And I think it's funny either way.
Honestly,
I just love confusing who's the half Mexican. For some reason thinking, what's a Mexican? Everything about that comment, I was just confused reading it.
Well, here's one that I agree with. Here's one I want to read. It says Subaru by Matt. I can't even read today. My brain. I know it says fuck it. Subaru's parents are fucking hot. Which, you know what? Yeah, I gotta agree. You guys gotta fucking say something.
I like
right
this
now.
comment from KagePro24 that says, does Weeb Club 2 have what the what? Nah, did BS say?
Well, it's about to, because Dot keeps fucking begging me to go on. So
I
now I'm gonna
think
go on.
Dot
can
hasn't
tell
asked
the
me to
difference.
go on. Very
Well,
sad.
who the fuck wants you on, Craftsdwarf?
True.
Also,
I would just be sitting there
you
wanting
would
to die like the
literally
whole
not
time.
talk. You would
and
literally
then-
say 5 words the whole time. It'd be so
yeah, and I'd
funny.
go like, it was neat. It was fine. It was neat.
Neat. Look, we're gonna be watching fucking Ari Fureta on the Weeb Club too, because that's what I requested we watch, and you know the reason why. You will fucking know the reason why.
I don't know what I don't know anything about the show,
I
actually.
vaguely know a little
I
bit
know
about
literally nothing about it.
It might be a ramble of a sleepy kind, but you know.
it. Oh.
But regardless, it's not gonna be a fun time for anybody.
Lethargic? I'm sorry.
Anyway, Guitar Skater says the ReZero episode was too good. Subaru's Kino parents, his way too real backstory. One part that I loved that wasn't mentioned was him skipping one day of school a week, 3 or so, and being scared of going back because of any negative reaction. And his horny on main Julian Kieran posters on his wall. It was a fucking like serious ass comment until the very end, where it was just like a Guitar Skater comment, and that's why I was like thrown off for a second. I was like, hey, hold on, he didn't write this, and then I read the end, and I was like, no, he wrote this.
I really like this comment from Gage Riddle, actually, because it doesn't make any sense. He says, I don't get why this podcast is so low-key. I love it so much, especially the ReZero analysis. I don't know what part of the Weeb Club
He's from
anyone
like,
would
if you love
describe
ReZero
as
analysis,
low-key.
you're gonna love this episode.
No. Look, in terms of like the ReZero analysis part, okay, we kind of slap. Okay, here's the problem. Okay, I figured it out. The Weeb Club is full of fucking lunatic insane men, right? Like the three of us, like, in terms of sane brain cells that haven't completely lost it, we have maybe 4 between the 3 of us. But in terms of our ability to actually analyze the series, shut the fuck up. Like, a quarter of them are yours. Craftsdwarf has, like, 2, because he can hide the fact that he diddles little kids in his basement.
That's so funny.
I have, like, 1.5, because...
Can we leave that joke buried? Like the kids in my basement?
I have, that's how I felt about rat jokes for a long time, Crafts. And then, like, you have, like, a quarter. Like, you're the most insane one out of all of us. I'm sorry. But we can goddamn analyze media.
Why am
So
I
you know
the
what?
most
We got
insane
that
one?
going for us. Why
Hold on.
are we... I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let's go back. Why am I the most insane one out of all
You're the
of us?
most toxic.
That doesn't mean insane. That just means I'm toxic.
The
Stupid ass.
toxicity poisoned your brain. Your brain's toxic.
That's not how that works, dumbass. Try it again. Jesus
Your
Christ,
brain's
you
poisoned from the toxicity. There we go. I used the
dumb
correct
piece
word
of
that
shit.
time.
You are so fucking stupid. I swear to God, you are just the worst human being on planet Earth.
Why are you so mean to me?
Because you're a piece of
Because
shit.
you're toxic, exactly. Because
You're right.
You're insane. You're a crazy person.
I'm not a crazy person. You can't prove
Okay,
that.
you know what? I figured it out. You know what it is?
What is it?
There are the 4 brain cells. Crafts has all 4 of them. You and me have no sane brain cells.
There we go. See, now your analysis is apt.
But I just don't know why someone would call the Weeb Club low-key. I don't think I could use that word to describe any of us.
I think he means low key as in like subs and stuff.
Oh.
dumbass.
Okay, I was like, I don't think.
Why did it take you so... Why couldn't you figure that shit out? I could tell from the instant I read that shit. You're just fucking stupid, if I'm being honest.
Like, we're not fucking low key. We're fucking maniac. Bless you.
Thank you.
I think it. Well, whatever. AAA had a comment. Or AAA 1E2R3. Talking about how because he also related to the Subaru and his dad stuff that you were relating to. Well, he said what he said is he doesn't think it's a cultural thing because he's South Asian.
It is a
South Asian is still more
only...
cultural than like Crafts and I's experience with it.
Or did you say Crafts and your experience?
Yeah, Crafts and mine. Sorry.
Right, because we grew up in largely American culture, or what grew up in America, but under his family who didn't come from America, right? Or part of them, sure, I'm sure,
they're raised a different cultural way, basically.
Yeah, right. So like I said last time, it was your dad's Okinawan. That was a word.
Okinawan.
Yeah, that came out wrong. So Japanese, and your mom was Islander, and then Subaru is Japanese, and he says South. So it's all like Asian or very
Asian.
close to Asia cultures. So
because even because I'm like half white and half Mexican, which is still very Western, and there are differences between like Hispanic and like American cultures.
Different.
And
well,
I can
and then
talk
different,
about those,
like
that's still not a part of it.
The comparison I want to make, because again, I don't want to generalize just Asian cultures. Like I don't want to do that, but like if you compare various Asian, like Korean to Japanese culture, they're gonna be closer to each other than like Korean and English culture. Just like English and German culture are gonna be closer to each other than English and Japanese culture, or something like that.
Koreans aren't real people. They speak K-pop. They speak that fake it up.
But so it's like he seems like he's only like feeding my point if anything. But again, I don't want to generalize. So
he's proving our points. It's very sad. I'm not gonna lie. This entire time I've been editing an image, so I've been like not paying attention.
Dude, stop. Fuck you. I don't even want to talk anymore. I don't think
Retro Chocolate says,
yeah.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown from the title alone.
I don't blame him. You know what? I'm about to have a mental breakdown when I go on that fucking podcast.
You fucking will, dude. Look, you will come back after being on the Weeb Club and you'll be like, dude, that shit was literally the BSA.
I might just start laughing. I'll be like, I might bring out 2017 What the What just.
Don't tell them it's the BSA because they get really offended when you say that to them.
Oh, so you want me? What you're saying is I should say it to them constantly? Is what you're
saying? No, don't.
You want me to bring it up?
You're a guest You're a guest in their home and a guest on their podcast.
Okay,
do not be
tell
rude
me the
to
part
them.
where I'm supposed to care.
It's bad mannered.
Holy shit! The comments on the EWB are so good.
They're so funny.
Are we done with the seasonal? Are we done with the seasonal?
Yeah, let me see, actually, real quick. Because
I am.
Oh yeah, no, there's one more comment. There's one more comment. Oh, there's two. First of all, by Raphael Racine. Now recording.
Now recording. That's the most terrifying sound of all time, by the way.
And then the last one by Apocrypha. What the what? Washes dishes during BSA. Apo makes food in the middle of the Weeb Club 2 recording. So you know what? They're just confirming everything we think about them. So they're like,
he literally did. We literally started and he said like there was like I'm gonna go make food, and then just left.
Like I don't understand. Like just keep proving our points, guys. Like Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay.
No drip, no sauce, no passion, no comedy, no male gaze, no functional relationships, no shonen before Dragon Ball, no romance.
Read the replies to that because Dot's really upset.
You can't even give me a second to comment it. The race is on. Angry emojis. They're fucking fighting over it. Well, mine was, I guess it didn't quite fit the formula, but I was like, nothing in the room.
Nothing in the room. Oh my God, no. God, man, that video is so bad. That video was so bad. I like stayed up all night because I was like, after recording, I was like, I need to fucking get this shit out. Mainly because I wanted something on the Weeb Club, but also after watching it, I had a stroke and I was like, I have to talk. I had to fucking say some shit.
I was messaging you as I was watching it because like it literally took me like an hour to watch the video because I would just like listen to like another 5 seconds and I just stand up and I have to like fucking think about the universe and shit. Like
no, man, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little toxic for a second. I've never seen a good Anime Matt video in my life. Ever.
I think I said that on the podcast, but hey.
Look, none of us have. Look, list of things that don't exist, right? Fucking I don't know, Atlantis, fucking the female orgasm, fucking a good anime Matt video, right? Like Jesus Christ, like what? Oh my god.
Anime Matt is older than a guy who predates the universe.
Is he really like? How old is? You said he's like.
I don't know, but I feel like he's closer to my age than your age, but you know maybe he's younger than I thought, but I don't know. Well, because like look, he was able to go to Anime Expo the first year I went, which was like 2017, I think, when maybe was it 2017 or 2016? It was the year that Digi and Best Guy Ever went.
I think 2017.
2017.
Okay, yeah, and so like his channel wasn't as big as it is now, but he was still able to like go.
Doesn't he have a
where,
film
like,
degree?
Yeah.
Implying he graduated college.
Right. Yeah. So
implying he's at the very least like 23, 24.
Or would have been when he had that film degree. So
Yeah.
or what, however long he's been saying that he had it. So yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know his exact age, but like I said, I feel like he's on the like because Digi's a little bit like 3 months younger than me. So it's like we're like the PCP. Like we're kind of I feel like we're in that age group that's like a few years above like you and you two.
Just call us Zoomers. Just call us terrible fucking children. You know what, Craftsdwarf? I told you the other day, dude, I can only talk to you for another year because I don't talk to people over 30. Your days are fucking numbered, but...
I'm actually more Zoomer than Vindy is because my humor is actually...
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, it is.
Did you see when I made that point the other day, Crafts?
Just, well, the audience hasn't.
Okay, so I told what the other day. I hate when he makes Zoomer jokes because every time he makes Zoomer humor and I don't find it funny, I'm like, wait. He's older than me, and I don't find his young Zoomer humor funny. What the fuck does that make me? Like, it's ridiculous.
It makes you fucking old at heart. Like, I don't understand. Like, because listen, I maybe because I'm just stupid. Because I've always like, because like I've always my humor is like fucking like, not ascended, accelerated, I guess. Because it's like, I kind of like am in this weird place where my humor has never been like. In the same generation as everybody else. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. Mad Shack's
what you're saying is you love knock-knock jokes.
What I'm saying, look, okay, I don't like knock-knock jokes. I think they're bad. But if someone fucking said to me something like, knock-knock, who's there? And then just stopped talking, and then, like, didn't say anything, I'd probably think that was fucking funny. And that's the weirdest thing, right?
No, you're so dumb. Look, the knock knock who's there banana, and you do that like 200 times, and say orange glide and say banana again, is one of the finest pieces of comedy humanity will ever go. Because the longer you say banana, the funnier it gets.
No, listen, there's a way to make that funnier, or at least for me, make me fucking lose my mind. Knock knock, who's there? Banana who? Banana ice! And then I die, because I want to fucking kill myself. Anyway.
Well, hey, the Review Starlight episode hasn't come out yet.
Oh, you're right. Spoilers. Uh-oh. My bad.
Okay, what the fuck? Lunar Gem is spinning on the EWB, because first he's like, this episode of the EWB really humanized What the What for me.
I'm lucky, I think.
And then,
I'm not a fucking
Weeb Club isn't about anime, it's about growing up.
God, that was the stupidest shit. Like,
none of us have grown up. So.
I don't care how fucking
exactly.
right it might be, right? It's just the fact that that fucking stupid ass anime Matt said, Oregairu's not about romance. This show with romance in the title is not about romance. It's about fucking growing up, actually. And it's like, okay, dude. Okay, film degree.
And that's why I think that kind of like, I didn't think about this till just now, but that kind of like, observation is kind of deceptive. Like, One Piece isn't about pirates, it's about freedom. Like, okay, half of that is true, right? So it seems like all of it's true, or if you don't know how to formulate a point. So
I think it's not just formulating a point, it's not knowing how to actually understand what you're fucking watching. Why are there so many comments about Metal Gear Rising, Craftsdwarf? What the fuck did you say?
Because I brought up, I forget, the context was like, because Anime Matt won't read the manga or anything and better understand like what he's talking about. Because did you watch the AWB, Vindy?
No.
Then why are you surprised? Because you should realize I didn't watch it, so maybe I don't know the fuck they talk about.
That's why I'm confused as to why in a video about fucking Oregairu you brought up Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Let me fucking explain, because okay, Anime Matt in his video did not insinuate that he knew that Oregairu was even a light novel adaptation. So like I was pointing out, and I brought up Metal Gear because like this is a series that like because I like Metal Gear Rising a lot, but I haven't played any other Metal Gear games. I haven't played a lot of other character action games, so it's like when it's challenged, like I don't like I can't go at like as if I were like to make a video about how it's great, I should have played those if I want to back up my points. Just like if Man Matt's gonna make a video on anything, he should know about the background to better his points. Like that was kind of what I was trying to say.
Hey Vindy, I have a question for you. What do you think about the fact that Manime Matt thinks that Hikigaya, Hachiman, and Yui Gahama are not hard workers, and thus Oregairu is actually about hard work beats talent?
Or no, he was talking about how like Hachiman like this is hard work.
I can't do the Weeb Club anymore. I have to quit.
Yeah, the hard work point was really weird.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. This is the last time y'all will ever hear my voice.
Again, irrelevant. Oh, there he's back. Hey, Vindy, how you doing?
No.
Hard work beats talent.
No.
It beats talent, though, Vindy.
Don't talk to me.
Did you see that one image? I think it was Autoservia made, where it's like with the Yugi and Kaiba, where it's kind of like Naruto's about hard work beats talent, and Yugi's like,
no, why did Gaara beat Rock Lee?
Right, why did Rock Lee lose? Like, I'll put it on screen,
it's
obviously.
Such a good fucking image. I laugh my ass off. It's the funniest thing because it's just true. But then people are like, "But don't you fucking get it? It's the point is because he's supposed to lose, and then show that Naruto, you're wrong. But then Naruto wins eventually." And I'm like, "Huh, maybe." And then then you have to be like, "Okay, did Rock Lee just not work hard?"
We will talk enough about bad Naruto takes. I don't want to talk about it right now.
We'll be talking about like the hard work beats talent Naruto take. On the 15th.
We'll get there. I'm not mentally prepared for it yet. When will the Yusuke commenter be a regular on the Weeb Club from
Never.
Start?
Fucking never.
Well,
actually.
if you want to see the Yusuke commenter be a regular on a podcast, then I might recommend Brain Cancer, aka the Weeb Club 2.
Well, Craftsdwarf just gave a glowing recommendation for the Weeb Club 2. That's the first thing. The second thing is the fact that Dot is the chat of the Weeb Club 2.
I'm going to advertise it like this. Weeb Club 2 may be slightly better than Brain Cancer.
You know what? You got a point there, homie. You got a point there.
God.
Maybe.
The fact that Dot is the chat of the Weeb Club 2 is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
All right, anyway, speaking of Dot and the Reddit.
You gotta fucking do him like that, Vindy. What the fuck?
What do you mean? I love Dot, but if Dot's the chatliest person on his podcast if Dot's the chatliest person on his podcast, he needs, you know what they say, if you're the chatliest person in the room, get a new room.
If you're the chatliest
I'm pretty
person
sure that's
in the room,
the saying, right?
might have a film degree, right? What?
Well, that's not a Chad at all, so.
Yeah, unlucky, I think. Oh, God.
All right.
So, yeah, Vindy before his Weeb Club 2 appearance. Vindy after his Weeb Club 2 appearance.
Yes.
Yeah, there were a bunch of comments as well about how the Weeb Club 2 made me.
Yeah, well, you know.
There's it's the Rick and Morty copy pasta, but with you need a higher IQ to understand what the what.
You want me to read the whole thing? I can read the whole thing. I can read the whole thing if you want.
Please don't.
Right now,
I know the Rick and Morty copy pasta by heart. No,
yeah, I know. You probably know everything about Rick and Morty by heart.
Right now, I could read the.
Why do you think my brain is so big, Vindy?
I could be too. Wait. Never. It was written by Sushi. Never mind. I'm not gonna read it.
Oh my God! You really.
Well, it was written on somewhere else ages ago, but he adapted it to you.
Yeah, I had to tell him that he was like, what saying and I was like, Sushi, when the fuck have I ever said in my life? And he was like, whatever noise you make, you mean? I was like, do you mean or oh or all noises that do not sound like and then he had to adjust it.
What I don't understand is that he started about what the what, but then starts talking about Vindy and me and Crafts. I don't know why he referred to myself.
Well, he doesn't understand the big three, so who even cares?
I don't know why he would just call it at that point.
Naruto's villains are romanticized. Wherever the fuck he said about it, who gives a fuck?
I don't know why at that point you wouldn't just call it a Weeb Club. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. I like this. The last Weeb Club trailer is fucking funny.
It's so funny. I mean, that's every episode. This Craftsdwarf every episode. So I don't understand.
And then there's some weird. I'm not going to talk about the other two because they seem like spam.
No, I think one of them I don't understand because it's a Monogatari image, so we don't need to talk about it. The other one I think is supposed to be a question.
Oh, is there a Weeb Club Discord? I think he's
asking if there's a Weeb Club Discord.
Okay. Well, because I don't recognize this user, so I thought SA2 images like when have we ever talked about Monogatari? I guess during the EWB, we brought it up as a light novel that has characters talking. But like, and I don't really have any opinions on the Monogatari thing because I'm like, yeah, those sure are Monogatari characters, and I haven't even finished it or watched it in years. So,
and then the answer, if there's a Weeb Club Discord, no.
But there's a
One
WattheWut
second.
Discord, a Craftsdwarf Discord, and a Nanmanji and Vindy Discord that you should join.
Yeah, what just made the Nanmanji and Vindy Discord? But Nanmanji refuses to talk, and I've been talking in What and Crafts Discords all fucking day. I've been trying to keep the Vindy Nun Discord, the double Discord alive, and Nun refuses to talk in it. He hates me. He hates us. Shut up, Nun. Talk in our Discord. I hate this kid.
There's a meme that Mexicans don't like black people, and this is really confirming it.
This has nothing to do with our race. This has to do with the fact
But
that
I'm half Mexican, apparently.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you're all Mexican.
Oh, you're right. My fucking bad.
Yeah, I guess I'm not Mexican. Sad.
All right, sounds like we're about ready to move on to What's favorite anime of the season.
Go off.
No,
Play the OP.
Play the best.
No, don't play the OP. Don't play the OP.
I don't even remember what it's. See, it's like every okay.
Okay,
Okay, the OP is fucking weird because whenever it plays, like, it feels wrong because I've heard more things that aren't the OP song play with that OP than the actual OP
and they
song.
fit better.
Yeah, so it's just weird and wrong listening to the OP because I'm just like this is
the OP is good. It's good. Stop complaining.
Okay, so I don't want to talk about the episode right now. I want to talk about some because I've released a video.
Classic What the What. We finally move on to seasonals. I don't want to talk about the episode right now. I can't believe this man is a real
I want
person.
to talk about more
sometimes.
comments.
Vindy,
Let's go.
Vindy. I don't ever want to fucking.
No, I want you to rant about how much you hated this episode.
Fine, because
But you can do that after you talk about your shit.
Basically, I made a video about the God of High School's opening is worse than you think, and the entire thing has been filled with some brain dead takes that basically amount to. I liked the opening. You just hate it. It's perfectly fine. Someone tried to just say that the opening being about a contradiction makes sense because of plot twists, or like something. Someone said some shit about like one of the characters when a bad guy is like my skin is hard as iron, and then the main guy beats him. That's a contradiction. And I was like thinking, do these motherfuckers never open a goddamn dictionary in their fucking lives?
The opening is a contradiction because you say it's bad.
The opening is a contradiction because you would expect it to be good, and then it makes my ears fucking bleed. Anyway, so the God of High School is a travesty. It's a sin against man, and everything about it. We're talking about the anime. The manhwa is pretty good.
Shut up.
They adapted 40 fucking chapters in 5 episodes, and they ruined everything.
That's not true.
Fucking kill yourself.
The soundtrack in the show is good, dude.
Oh,
there was some fucking bops this episode.
Crazy. They didn't ruin the soundtrack. That doesn't.
I didn't say they didn't ruin the soundtrack. I said the soundtrack is good. There were some songs playing this episode I would listen to outside of watching this fucking show.
Yeah, okay, cool. But I wanted to fucking stab my eyes out. Anyway, so.
I was reading K-On! While watching, so it's okay.
Yeah, you stupid piece of shit. You're the worst person on the planet fucking Earth.
I can tell you what happened. I was paying enough attention.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
Honestly, Vindy, here's the thing. I don't blame you for spending your time better than watching God of High School.
No, look. Wayne Doggy was fighting fucking...
Wayne Doggy,
Jim
you call him Wayne Doggy.
Yeah, that's his name. He was fighting Main Boy, and then he wasn't fighting seriously, so Not Hot Girl came in and was like, fight him the way you fought me, and he's like, alright, I'll try my best, and he still got his ass fucking handed to him.
Okay, so this is where I want to fucking rip apart this fucking anime for, like, sinning against everything that I love, because what it covered, this end, should have been episode 13. Because it made me fucking... This is the part when I was reading God of High School, I fucking cried, and I fucking messaged you guys. I was like tweeting about how about like God of High School's fucking goated, made me cry. It's just fucking epic. Like dead ass made me baby cry. And Craftsdwarf pointed out that there are points in this thing that he should have felt something, but he didn't, and I'll fucking tell you why.
Like this episode even had, this episode, like there was at least 1 or 2 moments that I felt like, this is probably one of like this moment might have been the one that made What cry, because like you had the friendship stuff, you had the loss, and the like, I could see it affecting even me maybe, but like
of course
not in this
they
anime.
Fucking do it right, because why would they fucking do it right?
Well, because at this point I just don't give a shit about anything that could happen in the anime,
and that's
because
the biggest
like why would I?
sin. They ruined it so that everybody I've seen, like, there's a reason why like my video fucking has more likes than dislikes, because everyone who likes my video is like, holy shit, this anime is fucking rushing everything, because holy shit, I'm so fucking mad. Like, it's like so fucking there was an entire thing leading up to this, right, where we like the jujitsu guys fight, they skip over it in 1 minute. They do his fight in 1 minute. That's 2 fucking chapters that they have.
Sadly.
But
Sadly. Chapter
the entire
every
point
30
of that
seconds.
fight. Okay.
I love it.
So there's a little video by a certain YouTuber called Shitame Shit, where he like made a video where he's like talking about how like the fight scenes in God of High School are actually pretty good, because he doesn't know how the fight scene works. Because
No, he has a film degree. He knows more than you.
Yeah. Okay. He has a film degree tattooed on his dick. So.
Do you think that's what he tells girls? He like whispers that in their ear. He goes,
I don't doubt. I bet you he has like fucking condoms where he like put his film degree on the condom, like he printed it out on that shit. He's like, look at this. See, I graduated from this college.
So, okay, audience, if you listen to EWB and you're like, man, they're pretty reserved, I wonder how they actually feel. This is What the What being What the What in ways that What the What wouldn't generally be on the EWB.
Follow me on
it's because I'm here and I bring out the worst in him.
I'm more toxic on twitch.tv/whatthewhat.
Yeah, you guys, like, on that EWB, you guys were a bit, worse than normal.
Oh, we'll be pretty worse on the next EWB.
I'm telling you, I bring out the worst.
High five, Vinny.
in
1,
this
2,
man.
3, go.
What?
You fucking... never mind.
I didn't
Anyway.
hear what you said. I was laughing.
Anyway, so
God,
there's this thing God of High School does, and most martial arts, anime, and manga do, where they have like, they show the fight styles and how like they use strategy to fight, because a fight scene isn't just cool choreography and motherfuckers flipping around, it's strategy, and God of High School's manhwa is very good at strategy.
But Naruto lost all strategy, and that's what made the fights boring. It was just about who had the bigger ninja power up.
Yeah, we're gonna all ignore the fact that Naruto used sexy harem jutsu against Kaguya and fucking got a hit in.
Well, that's not even the only time. It's like he's constantly like, even in that fight.
Let's pretend that Sasuke versus Deidara isn't the most probably one of the most technical fights in the series.
Inside even the Kaguya fight, there's a moment where Naruto puts his 6-path fucking orbs on a shadow clone to fuck with Kaguya, so that she attacks a shadow clone instead of him, so he can get another hit in.
Craftsdwarf, I don't remember that happening ever.
Never mind the like multi-dimensional teleporting shit that was going on, like that, as if that didn't actually factor into the fight, like who was where and how they were getting around.
Hey,
like,
stop pretending that the big 3 is the biggest standard in all of storytelling, okay?
You need to start it with big 3 gobblers need to go away or some shit. Because that's the best phrase of all time, is big 3 gobblers.
Hey,
okay?
big 3 gobblers. I am Bleach Gobbler.
I'm gonna look up what it's called.
It's I brought that up because I thought it was funny, where it's like, now that Vindy likes Naruto the most, it's like, so we have Vindy who likes Naruto, What who likes Bleach, and me who likes One Piece. So we are like the big 3 gobblers who all like individually like one of the big 3 more.
We're changing our podcast to the big 3 gobblers. Let's fucking go. Anyway, so God of High School is really good at strategy and showing off how martial arts can be used strategically. The jiu-jitsu guys...
big 3 gobblers gone. It's 10 years too late to be thinking those are still the diamond standard of storytelling.
What's One Piece? It doesn't exist.
Yeah, One Piece, it's not like it's the only one that's still going on the big 3.
It's gone, Craftsdwarf! You're 10 years too late!
Yeah, it's not even that, like, it's better, like, storytelling-wise than it's ever been.
No,
it's not.
Need
Shut
big 3
the
gobblers gone,
fuck
Craftsdwarf.
up.
That includes
Big 3
you.
gobbler. Okay, can I get back to what I was saying? Anyway.
I just turned to fucking dust, like, immediately.
So, okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
So, do you know how, like, the coolest fucking move of all time, Jin's fucking triple kick, that's actually fucking cool in the manhwa, and it's just
kind
a
of
dumb...
fucking gay and stupid. I kind of fucking don't like it.
Why? What? The triple kick in the manhwa or the
It's
fucking
kind
anime?
of fucking bullshit and boring and stupid.
What is?
The triple kick.
And what?
The version I'm watching for this fucking podcast.
Okay, good. I was about to fucking lose my mind. I was about to fucking punch you in the fucking face. Anyway.
The version I've seen?
Yeah, the version you've seen is shit and bad and terrible and awful. But the triple kick in the manhwa is the coolest shit ever. Because it's like a simultaneous 3-hit that like hits your head and knocks you around and fucks you up. Because it's an actual martial art thing.
At the same time? It doesn't make
You're fast. You're fast.
Bad.
You're fast.
Oh, so you're telling me that gamers are just good at video games because they move fast? Okay, Reki Kawahara.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
what's your point? What's your point?
This man's just not even...
Okay, anyway.
Anyway,
so... I know I'm ignoring you. Anyway, so the idea is that like the Jujutsu guy exposes the biggest flaw in Jin's fucking triple kick because all you need to do to dodge it is just walk through it, right? And they're like talking about that. Everybody in the audience is like, that sounds easy. Shouldn't everybody just do it? And then they fucking point out, no, not everybody can do it. You have to be a fucking crazy person to not be afraid of that kick and walk into it, right? And, like, that's a whole big thing. And that's what Dawi-Han takes from the fight. He's like, oh, that's how you get past the triple kick. That's how you get past Jin's strongest move, right? And there's a whole strategy being built up, right? And then there's also...
Yeah, but how do you... Jin's strongest move, but what about when he does the Shadow Kamehameha?
Oh, fucking kill me. So then... like, okay. So then...
it just turns into Street Fighter.
So then, like... The idea is that then Dawi-Han shows the fact, because there's this whole history with Renewal Taekwondo. Dawi-Han's karate master hated the Renewal Taekwondo. It was like, if you ever see someone using Renewal Taekwondo, kill them. And that's what he said. So that's like a whole thing. That's like a whole thing. There's layers on top of layers of what is happening, right? And it's leading up to this one fight. And it's so fucking good. But they cut it out. They cut out the fact that Baseball Bat Boy comes back after the friendship that he has with Dawi-Han and trains Dawi-Han to use the fucking his like final attack, his strongest attack, and uses it in order to effectively beat Jin Mori, right? But cut that shit out. Dawi-Han's just fucking really good for no reason. He just does it. and oh my god. And then the fight, like I don't know why, because I don't know why Mira using a fucking megaphone instead of just being really loud and screaming out and stopping the momentum. And like,
does she not have a megaphone in the manga?
No, she just yells really loud and like they all stop and look at her because she's like, and it's like actually should be Chadley. Because they're stupid. Whoever's fucking doing this is stupid. I can't stand it.
Give her a megaphone.
It's so dumb. I don't know why. I'm so mad.
Why would you just give her a megaphone if she didn't have one?
Because fucking I don't know. And they keep doing it. They keep fucking doing it. And in the fucking manhwa, we don't get the reveal of what the devil man said to Dawi-Han about his friend dying until like later on in the fight, because all you see is him whisper to him, and all of a sudden the tension builds because intrigue. What did he say? But in the anime, they're going, no, we're just gonna show everybody, tell him that his friend's dead because that shit's not revealed until Mira Yu comes in and yells and does the greatest moment of all time in this arc. But of course they can't. They can't fucking make anything good in this fucking anime because it's okay. I have a film degree and the fights are very good Sakuga. Placement-based hits. Placement-based hits.
I think you need to take a deep breath.
I'm so mad.
That's
I'm like
just
actually mad. I can't fucking
that's
take
a
it.
thought, but
I'm so mad. I don't want to watch the rest of this.
Breathe with me? I'll breathe with you. Come on.
I'm just gonna fucking like read the rest of the manhwa and like ignore the fact that the end. Look, the only positive to this anime adaptation existing is that people are now gonna read the manhwa. A big fucking downside is that anybody who sees this anime adaptation and thinks it's shit is gonna think the same thing about the manhwa when the manhwa's fucking goated.
No,
right?
I don't think the same about the manhwa. I know the same about the manhwa.
Also, I was actually... Never mind. I was going to tell him something. But, okay, yeah, I was actually talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and he'd actually watched God of High School, but he thought some things were a little weird, so I was like, read the manhwa, so...
Yeah, it's...
I saw people on Twitter talking about how good this episode did.
Yeah, they should fucking choke on fucking a cock and dick and balls and tar and glue, super glue, and
Can you calm down?
No, I'm done. I'm drained.
All right, can we move on to ReZero now?
I mean, was there anything else you
yeah.
guys had to fucking say about it?
No,
'Cause, like,
I don't care.
Yeah, literally all I had to say was, haha, soundtrack good.
We have ReZero to talk about. What
Oh
you're
my
the only
God.
one keeping us stuck
Oh
here.
my god.
Oh yeah,
oh my
we
god.
gotta.
Can
Yeah,
we
you're
talk
right.
about
Okay.
Can we
Kino?
leave? Can we
talk
leave?
about
Okay, play
the-
I need to get started. Play the OP.
Oh,
I
that
need
actually
to get
played this time.
started.
Okay, no,
Oh my God.
no, I have something to say.
All right, go for it. I'm
Because the
excited.
episode started, Subaru's in the classroom. God, I love Echidna. She's so perfect. I bet her pubes look just like her stupid eyelashes. I want to put my face in her wonderful hairy pubes. Fuck! I literally can't forgive the fact that I'll never get to use her lap as a pillow. And when I sleep on them, I want to wake up every day to her playing with my hair in her sexy, stupid dress. I'll shove my face under her dress, and she embarrassingly tells me to stop and start sniffing,
happening
but
right
she
now?
forces me out to have tea instead. And I'll drink it, God! I'll drink her delicious bodily fluids every fucking day for the rest of my miserable
What's
fucking
happening
life
right
as
now?
long as I get to be with her. And when I'll now ask for milk in my tea. Okay, I'm done.
So is what you're telling me right now that Echidna is your favorite girl we've seen on the Weeb Club so far?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't think I've ever seen you be this openly for any other Weeb Club episode.
You guys are lucky that I stopped because I was planning to keep going.
Wait,
could've
what was the
done
last
that
part
thing.
you read? I want to finish it.
In the middle.
As I got and asked me for my milk and tea, she'll smile and take her tits out and start squeezing her delicious, sweet fucking titty juice onto the tea, and I'll say, fucking forget the tea, fuck, I'll put my face right up in her nipples so she can caress my face as she giggles and says, Akachan mitai, as I desperately
Akachan mitai!
nipples and suck out her delicious bodily fluids, and when I'm filled, we'll have perfect sex all the fucking time. I'm so lucky she's not real, holy fuck, because if she was real, I would literally not talk to a woman ever again, because I'd be too busy.
I don't think he's talking to women at all right
all the
now.
time. She said perfect. Oh my god, I want to bust a big fat nut in Echidna's hot witchy gut. Fuck.
This man is a wordplay. I love it. I love
I
it.
just love, I want to bust a big fat nut in Echidna's hot witchy gut. That's so funny.
Okay, so guess what? The Bowel Hunter's back, boys.
Why are we starting there?
Because the Bowel.
Why are we
was
not
fucking...
starting with the fact that Roswell knows exactly what the fuck is going on with Subaru?
Well, of course, I was like, you know.
Kind of like the most important
So, by the
part
way,
of the episode.
I want to reference back to something because there was the one guy who was like, man, you guys have good ReZero analysis. I hope you like the fucking analysis.
Shut up.
That was some pretty
now
good
can we
analysis
do
we
actual
got there.
analysis?
Big fat,
Okay.
that's a big fat
I'm
nut
gonna
and
lose my
Echidna's witchy
fucking
gut.
mind. When I was watching this fucking episode, and Roswell was like, I had faith in you. And Subaru's like, how, bitch? Last time you saw me, I was a piss chugger. And he's like, I believed in you. Like, no, motherfucker, you didn't believe in him. You fucking knew Return by Death was a thing, and you believed in that.
He knows
I'm
something.
convinced.
He knows some
He
shit.
knows
I don't know
some
how you
fucking-
didn't know that
He knows
already.
some funky shit, dude. He's fucking in on it. He fucking knows what's going on. Shut up, what? Shut
Well, like,
up.
even if
Shut
he
up.
doesn't literally know it, like, because he might know which factors are a thing, or assuming those are the witch abilities, like, Petal's his ability to, like, take other bodies and stuff. So he might know, like, Subaru's, like, sudden drastic changes in character, he might assume there's a, like, maybe it's a witch factor, maybe like, there's something he can do that no one else can do,
he
you
knows-
know? So
he
he had
knows
faith
something's
in
going
that,
Can I
basically.
just say,
Like,
can I just say something? Because, like, it's
As long as
been,
you're not a
like,
cunt.
at least to me, like, it was kind of foreshadowed this entire time Roswell was fucking, like, Roswell and Beatrice especially, and Puck all know some shit's going on. And that they all fucking, like, the fact that, like, Beatrice knows that fucking, like, about Betelgeuse, and like, his original name Betel, and about the witch factors, and the fact that her and Roswell have this really tight connection. And the fact that Roswell in general has just been really fucking weird, and is like, he fucking smiled during the fucking princess during the royal selection thing, where they're like, when like Subaru spoke up for Amelia, Roswell fucking smiled because he knew he knew what was happening. Like, I was kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this man fucking knew everything, because he's fucking
I mean, his goal, he wants to kill the dragon.
Look,
So,
kill
think,
the dragon, get that dragon pussy. What?
I think, like, there's a difference between him knowing more than he's letting on in terms of the witches, and specifically knowing what's going on with Subaru. Right? Like, obviously, him and Beatrice knew what was going on with the witches. I'm not ever pretending like that was the most obvious shit in the fucking world, motherfucker. But I will say that I fucking was kind of floored that this episode made it very clear that this motherfucker knows what's going on with Subaru. Because I think that wasn't as obvious. Is fucking, oh yeah, him and Beatrice and Puck know about the witches cult and what's going on with them. Like, obviously, motherfucker.
You know what, Vindy, just to piss you off, I'm gonna call everything you say obvious now. Just to make you upset.
What do you mean? That's what you just did to me!
I know. That's what That's what I mean, because it's making you upset.
I'm not talking anymore.
So the OP got better because they added subtitles for, like, some of the, to save you, I don't care how many times I have to die. Like, they added those, and I was like,
I don't care.
Okay, well, let's just fucking move on then.
No, I do care. I just hate WattheWut so much I can't.
Well, because like we all do like find satisfaction in analyzing stories. So if because you hadn't even started Review Starlight yet, but I had made some points, and he's just like, yeah, that's obvious, and I was like, well, if this is how it's gonna be, then I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the easiest way to piss off someone who's like trying to read into a story. Like that's obvious. What, you didn't pick up on it sooner?
Oh, he didn't pick up on the fact that he's kicked from the Weeb Club? I thought that was pretty fucking obvious.
God, about fucking time. Thank you. I've been begging.
Unanimous decision. Okay, so. I kicked him out.
Yeah, so for those listening, when Craftsdwarf said unanimous decision, he disconnected what from the call?
Look, here's the thing. I don't know why. Like, I get that you guys are upset by that, but like, I guess to me, like, look, I came from a place where everybody said that shit all the time.
Well, that's
so
obvious.
Cause now now it's numb, right?
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah, okay, it's obvious. So like.
Yeah, well, that's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious. You know what else is obvious?
That Satsuki's hotter
God,
than
I love
Yohane?
Echidna.
Yeah,
She's so perfect.
obvious.
I bet her pubes look just like her stupid eyelashes. I want to put my face in her.
I'm glad What didn't hear what I said, because I'm going to say it again.
Okay.
Oh, he's gone. I'm sad What didn't hear me say that Satsuki's hotter than Yohane. I'm sorry, Yoshiko.
Well, that's obvious for you saying that.
Do you want me to keep talking about Yoshiko?
What if we talked about ReZero? That'd be a fucking change.
I'm malding so hard, dude. I'm
so
fucking
mad.
so triggered
He's so
right now.
mad. Also, look, I think it's really cool, right? That at the end of like Subaru's thing, like Echidna was like, "Oh, you passed the trial," and he's like, "I'm not going to be the one to free everybody."
Oh, that was so Chad.
And he was like, "Amelia's going to be the one to do it."
Dude, God. I fucking love that the only thing that our fucking Chad MC says before the OP rolls this episode is, before we start, I have one thing to say. You look good in your school uniform. It's like, how Chadly can this man get?
Craftsdwarf,
Dude,
I
the
thought
author
he already
must have
reached it, and he's still there.
Well, like the fact that the author, I'm like Echidna's like bodily fluids, and he just drinks that shit. Like, they know what they're doing. Like,
Yeah, but it's the fact that like all we get before the OP plays this episode is just Super going, "You look good in that outfit," and then it goes right to the OP. It's like, what the fuck?
And it's actually the OP this time, and not the first ED. So
yeah, I know, it's so great. I love it.
Oh, you were gonna say something, what? Or
No, so that was cool, right? The fact that
I'm surprised you didn't say it was obvious.
It's obvious. So then, like, you have like fucking the thing that where he's like, "Oh, Amelia's gonna be the one to do it," but then he wakes up and then Amelia's fucking like losing her mind, like she can't fucking.
God,
Yeah,
my-
she was.
Because like
you ruined it, Vindy. Because like what I wrote in my notes was, God, poor baby Amelia, what's wrong? Because I feel bad for her because she's losing her shit every fucking time she tries the trial, and I want her stop. I want Amelia to smile, not cry. She's so good.
No, because like I think that was like, especially like with the because the Frozen Bond. Like I keep thinking about that, especially with this season, because holy shit, like we still don't know anything really about what the fuck happened to her.
Yeah, like what the Frozen Bond was like after major stuff. Well, and like one thing that she said when she woke up, she was like, "It wasn't me," which makes me think like people are blaming her for something like Satala did. So maybe, but or blaming her for something someone else did. Like Satala was my first thought because she looks like she's a half elf like the witch, and excuse me. But So yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm looking because like she hasn't reached out to Subaru and like tried to get his help yet. You know, so like, you know, he's letting her. Like, see, I was saying like, oh no, Amelia seems to be dead, so therefore Subaru's gonna like want to do it himself, but he's doing the opposite. He's letting her. He knows that like Amelia has to do it, so it is up to her to like to rely on him and not try to do it alone, because which she wants to, because again, like that's her selfish desire. Where Subaru isn't being selfish, he's letting Amelia do it because he knows she needs to.
It's the reverse.
But in a way,
like...
he's also kind of being selfish because he's not. You could even look at it as like he's not letting Amelia do it because that's what's like, you know, maybe better for the group. He's letting Amelia do it because he wants Amelia to like him, and he knows she's not going to accept his help. And like obviously the ultimate goal is like Subaru is going to have to do this, right?
Well, I don't think that's.
Well, I thought the idea.
Correct.
Well, I thought it would be them working together.
Well, yeah, okay,
but,
them working together. You're right.
Because I don't necessarily think it's correct that he's just doing it because he likes her, right? I think he's doing it because like in his own mind, right, that the best thing for her is to do that, right now. Because I think in his mind, right, that he thinks that in order to do this correctly, obviously it's gonna have to be like she does it, but then he's fucking wrong, right? He's fucking wrong because she fails every single time because she's not strong enough to confront her past alone. But he's also forgetting because like I'm viewing a lot of these right now. I'm like Amelia and Subaru's arcs are basically like, because they're basically the same kind of person, and Subaru never just confronted his past alone. He was only able to reach that point because someone else was there to urge him along, and he's like, I think he's forgetting that fact with Amelia because he's just like, oh, she'll have to face it alone, which is not necessarily true.
Well, and it's also like because he respects her and he like because he sees her as like, you know, better than him because he has that lack of self-value when she also, but he's not like recognizing that she also has that lack of self-value that he's partly, you know, working to give her, but you know he's not quite there yet in regards to, because and she also is trying to be independent too, so it's like, yeah, they're working on it.
Because like that entire point after when Rem gives him the speech, doesn't start from zero. It's not like it was then Subaru fighting alone. It was Subaru with Rem, right? It was Subaru with Rem and then Krush and everybody else fighting together to stop the witches, like the White Whale and the Witches Cult. And I think like he's like, because he respects Amelia too much, and he believes like he's forgetting about the fact that he also got help. Like I think that's he sees her as better than him, so she doesn't need help. She's great. She's amazing. She should be able to do all this alone. When she's like, every time she tries, she's reverted to, like he basically like there's 3 parts of the trial, and Subaru passed his pretty easily, but Amelia is still stuck on that phase and reduced to a fucking mess every time she makes the attempt. And like, you know, something needs to change, and you know, Amelia's just like sort of throwing herself into the grinder with like she doesn't seem to be doing any better with every round. It's like it seems to be just as bad.
I mean, she is doing better considering she was able to get up and walk out at least.
Oh, that's true. You're true. That is true. Well, I mean, she might not have had the chance because like Super basically like ran in.
No, because she got out.
No, the second time she walked out.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh,
yeah.
You're right. Okay, yeah.
But it's just interesting to think about, right? Because like it's very like the story's gonna go where Subaru and Amelia together have to do it, because the whole point is that they both kind of have like this parallel character arc going on where they're both these people who like fundamentally like hate themselves, and they're not able to move on unless someone else is there to help, like to support them. And while Subaru is like supporting her, telling her she can do things, he's also just letting her do it alone, as opposed to like aiding her when she needs him the entire time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how like I don't know if Rem necessarily like forced her help onto Subaru, or like was there even when he didn't want her to be there or something. I don't know if that's the right wording. My brain's not working, but basically it's like she needs to accept his help is like that's part of like this, like she's selfishly trying to do this because like you also have to, because like she's also facing that burden of like, oh, because Subaru believes in me, I have to do this on my own, right? Or she's always had this belief that she has to do everything by herself because everybody else believes in her, so she has to put her full effort out it's like a similar thing with another show that's happening right now, right? So
Yes.
which we'll talk about because
Will
we'll
we?
talk about that. But yeah,
The fact that we
that's
talk about it's pretty obvious.
no, because like yeah, I know. So there's like like when he woke up and saw Amelia, and her eyes were her eyes were freaking out, her teeth were chattering the entire time. I was like, holy shit,
She's cold.
she's freezing. Frozen Bond. Wink, 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 wink,
Shut
wink,
up!
wink, wink,
Shut
wink.
up! Stop talking.
Anyway, the Bowel Hunter's back.
Yeah, well, like I thought it was kind of well, you know, not funny if like haha funny, but it's like last episode we get, or not last episode, the episode before last episode we got all this setup, and it's like oh, they're gonna have to loop to go through this this trial, and Super just goes back to the mansion and dies in the mansion again, and it's like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, well, now the
Like
question is like,
It's not like this isn't where you've died most of the times in the series so far or anything.
well, it's like,
But go on.
now's the question is like, first of all, where's the checkpoint gonna be?
Yes, and
And
what the
depending
fuck's
on where
going
the
on?
checkpoint is he gonna like have to do the first? Is he have to do the first trial? As
I would
well
assume
as,
no, but we'll see. Obviously,
As well
Obviously.
as like, another thought is, you know, is his goal still going to be to try to go through the sanctuary trials maybe faster now instead of taking multiple days to do it? Is his best thought, if we do the trial fast, we can get back? Or is it going to be, okay, first goal is going back and helping everyone at the mansion and going back to, you know, sanctuary? Like, what's the, you know?
yeah, we don't know the plan yet, right?
Go
So
now.
we'll
So,
see next episode.
I think that, yeah, it's really exciting now. Where do you guys think the checkpoint is going to be? That's what I wanted to ask.
I'm assuming it's like after he succeeds at the first trial and Amelia fails. But then I guess the issue.
I'm thinking it's when he's like by her bed, right? When he, like I think
Really?
either
Y'all are
that-
thinking it's way later than I think it's going to be.
it'd be that because like I think it'd be a little weird.
Well, I'm trying to avoid like Super having to take the trial again.
Yeah,
is
I
what
don't
I'm
think that's
thinking.
gonna happen, right? And it'd be a little weird if he woke up right after he finished his trial and succeeded, and when he's in the room where Amelia's like teeth chattering, because like none of the other checkpoints have been something like that. All the checkpoints have been somewhere in like a neutral like situation. Where
That's
everybody's
why
just
I
chilling.
thought it was going to be him coming into Sanctuary.
Which
Okay.
yeah,
Which
is why
would also make sense with how we've seen ReZero, because one thing ReZero loves to do is have a lot of episodes take place when Subaru first gets somewhere, and then once he understands what he's going to have to do there, he speeds up that first process of being there by a lot. Once he, you know what I mean? Once he like understands what's happening, he's able to skip past a lot of stuff because he knows what he's got to do, you know? So I think that would make sense. And I would love to see him reconfront the trial, already having gone through that and just coming in and being like, all right, I know what I got to do here.
Well, the issue with that is that I feel like that kind of cheapens what happened in episode 4 with his
think
parents
so?
and stuff. I would think so.
Well, they weren't because they weren't really his parents. They
Right,
were like
so I feel like
memories
it wouldn't
instructions.
because like what matters about it isn't necessarily that he had isn't that like he said it to his parents. It's that, or okay, I guess it's like
well, that's
it's
what
not that he
Subaru
it
said
to
is
his
that
parents,
because
it's that he
like
said
it can well it can even said like, oh, this is your selfish desire to that your parents will still love you even though you're a fuck up, and he says, well, I said what I wanted to say, you know, even if it wasn't directly like, you know, to his real parents. So like he's satisfied regardless, basically. So as far as like the actual like everything beyond that is like, okay, Echidna's perception is super based on him going through the trial, like that would be affected by him doing it differently.
What would be
basically.
kind of crazy though is if like he did go through the return by death and then he went to go take the trial again, and the kid already knows about return by
a kid
by
already
death.
knew, or like the trial somehow had it worked
Yeah,
out.
if she
where
she
he still
surpassed the
wouldn't
witch
have had
factor
to.
because
Yeah.
which is possible because she's a witch. Like if any character is gonna like know about this fuckery, it's gonna be her.
Yeah, she's got a witch with her witch gut that I'm gonna bust a big fat nut.
I have two things to bring up. One is when Subaru brought up Rem to Rom, and like
Rom?
I was like, 'cause she's like who or what?
Rom-com. My tier rom-com.
Can you just stop talking in general?
That's obvious.
So why haven't you done it?
And yeah,
the name of
that
this
hurt a
episode
little
better
bit.
be that's obvious. That's what the name of this episode better be.
And then the
That's
other thing
obvious.
do you guys have any speculation onto what the disemboweler is, the Archbishop, like what sin she's connected to? Because Wrath, Lust, and Envy, I believe we don't. Well, there's also the
might
it
be
looked like a
Lust.
loli in the OP.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
Lust is what I'd assume.
She's hot as fuck, dude.
That's
Oh.
like every Lust character ever has had big old fucking
I was
tits.
gonna say, I
So
want to fucking shove my face right in between her fucking big old slobber knockers.
Would you say that you want to
Start
say?
slobbering around.
Would you say, God, I love about Miss Bauer? She's so perfect. I bet her penis.
No,
is-
I would say, hey bitch, nice tits, and then finish out that copy pasta.
Finish that cop fast out right now. Do it. Go.
Okay, let me find it. Give me a second to
Do
find
it
hey
right
bitch,
now.
nice
Do it
tits.
right now.
I gotta
Do
find it.
right
I don't
now.
know it by heart.
Do
I don't know it by heart.
it right now. Vindy.
So that would mean that the loli in Archbishop
hot.
is probably Wrath, which I think
Oh,
So
speaking of lollies, there was another one this episode. Yeah. Oh man, Garfield's super fucking horny for the inferior Rem, which is very sad. Why would he? Why...
Oh yeah, I thought it was funny when the loli came and Subaru was just like loli hag, and he got her fucking number.
Hey bitch, nice tits. Ah ha 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 ha. Milky, milky, milky baby. Thirsty mommy baby. Want milk. Suck, 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 suck. Ah ha 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 ha. Stupid cunt. Give me those big udders, you slut. Ha ha ha. Tits, titty. Me your caveman. Me use big titty for big bitty. Ha ha ha. Honk, honk, honk. Slut, cunt, mommy. Honk, honk. Milky baby. What more now? Honk, honk, honk. Pitter patter on those big mommy milkies. Hee hee. Ha ha ha. Can't stop the milk truck coming
regret
through.
doing this.
Honk, honk. All aboard the titty train.
I regret
Hee
asking.
hee, woo woo, honk, honk, honk. You asked me to say that.
That's
you
obvious.
asked me to say that. So, you know what? You have no one to blame but yourself.
Well, that's obvious.
No, I'm laughing at what White replied to your
I know,
the,
I saw it.
the project. Yeah, I thought that was funny.
It's not true, actually.
I think it might be.
It's reversed, actually. What? Anyway, I think, is there anything else we want to say?
Yeah, I fucking loved when Amelia woke up and saw Subaru and the first thing she did was
She grabbed his hand.
arm. That was the cutest goddamn thing I've ever seen.
Amelia's so fucking cute.
And
How
then
is
the
she
fact
real?
that she got fucking... she was embarrassed about the fact that was the first thing she wanted to do when she saw Subaru. Fucking adorable. Fucking goated. Fucking
Real
10
quick.
out of 10.
Who's best girl in
Loved
this?
that
Is
shit.
ReZero. 1, 2, 3, go. Amelia.
Amelia.
I guess-
Amelia.
That's
Alright.
not hard. That's easy.
Well, some people think it's Rem.
Well, some people also think it's Echidna, clearly, as we've seen today.
Well, fair.
Echidna is really cute.
Fair enough.
All right, play the OP for Oregairu.
Oh, yeah.
What if one
God.
day it'd be really funny if Crafts just played like the season 1 or season 2 OP? Just to be
Let's
that
play
guy.
the season 2 opening because it's better. What?
流れ切った餅の後一人続きを待った
Oregairu. Man, can Yukino and fucking Hachiman just fuck already?
No. Because
Can they
Can Hachiman and the teacher fucking fuck already?
God.
Yeah.
God, look. Holy shit.
Yes.
Holy shit.
She was literally begging him to take her on the spot. And he's just like, someone marry her because I might change my mind about not wanting to.
Dude, the
And it's
teacher is so fucking good. I love her.
Well,
Oh my god, she's fucking 10 out of 10. I actually can't stand it. She's so good.
oh.
Shut up.
Oh.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh. Anyway, Kevin Young actually had a really cool thread that kind of points out like a lot of what this episode did was that Iroha was like at the center, like at the center of a lot of it, where it's like it's coming out that she's really fucking frustrated that she's like the outsider to this group of like tightly knit friends, right?
Yeah, that's obvious.
Well, no, but like these.
I was waiting to get a good one in.
Is that what we're gonna say every time someone says something that we
Yeah.
didn't notice before?
No,
That's
because
obvious.
I noticed. I mean, I thought.
Oh well,
I
then,
actually
then
thought
it's
that
not
was
funny.
Like,
Wait, hold on. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you two motherfuckers have said that shit to me before, and I haven't fucking batted an eye. You motherfuckers are like, yeah, well,
I know.
fucking duh. So like, fucking don't cry about that shit, you fucking babies. Holy shit. He told me it was obvious, and it hurt my feelings.
no,
Like,
honestly, the thing that tilted me wasn't that you said that was obvious. It was that
shut up, baby.
what you were
Baby,
saying was
ba-
obvious. Wasn't what I was saying. Like I said something, and you're like, yeah, like part of that was obvious. It's like, okay, well, just have the whole thing, not part of it.
See, why'd you
Okay.
tell me it was obvious? You're so mean to me.
I'm
Anyway.
not talking to you anymore.
Anyway, so Oregairu, right? Like, it was like, little fucking body language, a lot of body language. Oregairu's not good at visual storytelling. I'm more in tune with that. But there's a lot of body language from Iroha, especially, right?
We're
Where,
so
like,
lucky that like fucking half the people we know don't listen to this fucking podcast.
I don't know if they probably do. Like,
Well, some of them watch your fucking stream. I mean,
oh yeah, yeah, baby. So like, it was really cool, right? Because like the moment that Iroha realized what the fuck was going on between Yukino and Hachiman, she got like mad. She was like for the first time ever, not like joking mad. She was like actually mad, and she was like, why can't I be like that with you guys, right? And she's like, why can't you say you want to take responsibility for me, right? It's like, oh. It's like the same thing. It's what Yui wants too, because fucking Yukino and Hachiman are about to fucking fuck on that table right then and there, and then meanwhile, fucking Iroha's like, "What the fuck? You guys are creepy. That's weird." She said, it was like, if you're an outsider watching this, like you would have to say that because you'd be fucking angry that it's happening. You're an outsider to what's going on, right? And that was something really cool, right? She like the fact that she called it creepy was her just getting mad about it. That she was the fucking third wheel, you know. That's really cool. It's really fucking cool. And then Ninmanji, and then I called him fucking Ninmanji because his name's fucking Ninmanji and his fucking Naruto profile picture. I was about to fucking call Vindy Vondo fucking Ninmanji again. I hate that you're named Ninmanji in this server, Vindy. I really fucking hate
fucking shithole Craftsdwarf for thinking he's funny.
It's I'm so fucking mad because I keep calling.
Well, Nanmanji changed his name to Vindy first because people were mixing up because Vindy had an Naruto PFP, and so people were like, "That's Nanmanji." Wait, no, it's not. And then I just decided it was funny to change Vindy's name to Nanmanji. So,
God, but yeah, that was really cool, and especially like the fact that like what happened at the end of the episode with where like Yukino's fucking like somebody pointed out like there was two screencasts, right? It was like you can really fucking tell the difference between when Yukino's fake smiling for the sake of other people versus when she's like actually really happy, right? Like she was full on fucking grinning when Hachiman was like, "I'm gonna beat you, bitch. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna do this my way, bitch." And she's like, "Oh yeah, bitch, let's fucking go," right? God, just fucking fuck on that table right there in the student council room. What? Anyway, go ahead, you guys talk. I'm gonna fucking jack my dick and cock right off.
I like this show.
That's obvious.
yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah, I loved his conversation with the teacher at the start. Thought it was really, really good. I thought it was like, I just love the teacher. She's fucking great. And I like that it's like now this season is like this competition, right? Where now he has to, like, he didn't take, her saying, "Oh, I don't want us to be dependent on each other." It's like, okay, well then I'm just going to do your job better than you because I think you're fucking bad at it. And she's like, "You know what? Fuck me right now." And he's like, after I beat you.
Well, what was cool was that
Is that her fetish?
I mean, that's what we saw. I mean, she hates losing, so she's got to win it another
Choke
way.
me, Hachiman.
Yeah, whoa!
Relatable! Anyway.
Whoa!
So, like... No, what was really cool was that it was like a callback, because we never found out where that quote-unquote... Remember that challenge was the first thing that happened in the first episode of Oregairu.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it, because I don't remember... Like, how much has it come up since then?
It hasn't. Because like they just kind of forgot about it, right? Because the codependency happened, and they forgot how the relationship started with to begin with, which was them competing with each other, right?
God, this fucking madman of an author is like, yeah, I'm gonna like bring this up at the start and then never say it again until like the very end. That's like fucking, like, I think I brought up the same kind of madness with, like, Soranoto Shimono, because I'm like, oh, Icaros, haha, flies too close to the sun, and then it fucking happens, like, literally at the very fucking end, after never coming up again. I'm like, you motherfucker.
I don't think the author of Oregairu has ever talked to a person in his life.
You know what? I don't think he would go that deep for just a character.
Man, Oregairu discourse on Twitter is so fucking bad, because we got these fucking mongoloids who can't read for their lives, be like, I don't think he's ever fucking talked to a person before. And it's like, okay, well, so...
Did you see Mr. Sky is Scary, like, malding over the fucking dumbest shit?
What did he say?
He said that he needs three
yeah.
Gobblers gone.
Oh, did he talk about Oregairu, or was he just talking about...
Yeah,
no, it was about Oregairu.
Yeah, he did.
What did he fucking say about that shit? What the fuck?
I'll find it. Give me a
He
second.
blocked me because I bullied him.
Oh, yeah, see it. Just looking at it.
What the fuck is this show? A good show?
Wait, he was malding? Wait, this was him malding?
Over Oregairu.
Why?
because she's putting eye drops and they use fucking visual storytelling to show that
No, wait, how do you not understand? Because the people are like, what's wrong with this? Isn't the point that she's taking eye drops so that when she cries, it doesn't...
I took it as her hiding her tears.
Yeah,
like,
by putting in eye drops.
Yeah.
Because it was
Right.
obvious that when she put in the eye drops... Okay, so let's talk about fucking, what that seems, what was going on that he clearly missed. When she put in the eye drops, water appeared on the inside of her eyes close to her nose. Okay? That was where the water appeared. Then, water dropped from the outside of her eyes, so closer to her ears. Water dropped after the eye drops were in, and instead of it just being the amount of the eye drops, water streamed down her face and she cleaned that up. So that was very clearly, she put in the eye drops and then started crying, but she put in the eye drops to make it seem like she wasn't crying.
Because she knew she was about to... Right.
Yes.
Because what happened last episode, Yui was hiding her tears. What happened this episode? Yukino was hiding her tears. It's almost like the characters aren't willing to show their emotion and they're guarding themselves because they don't want the others to worry about them.
The only character who has shown his tears this entire time was fucking Hachiman in episode 8.
Yeah, it's almost like we've also seen Iroha was hiding how she felt this episode and started to be really catty when she realized that Hachiman was caring about these other girls and not her.
Yeah, women, am I right? Well, then again, fucking shitty fucking I have a Mal. I have a fucking Mal account and I make reviews on Mal, right? And I'm more in tune with visual storytelling, okay? And also, I know what good manga art is. Bleach breaks all the rules of good manga art, so when I watch this show, my eyes don't work, and I can't figure that out. I don't know what body language is. So, the sky scares me, right? I need it spelled out for me, even though the text is literally also spelling it out for me. No, couldn't be fun. I like Kaguya-sama. Okay, so, like... Kaguya-sama's a better romance than Oregairu because Oregairu is not about romance. So,
you're crossing the streams. What?
Well, you know what? They're all blending together with me. The small, tiny,
one of the best things I've ever read. And
the 0.5 brain cells are just collecting to form one squished up, maybe a brain cell,
what
right?
What we need to do at some point for the Weeb Club, maybe we should have a contest where people create an OC that we attribute all bad takes we see to this one fucking
a fucking amalgamation
this
of
one
every
amalgamation of everyone. So
like a DeviantArt Mary Sue OC who's just like bad anti-Twitter takes. Or
you know what?
And that's
right
just
now,
all of the things we do. We just attribute to that like
the opposite of Melvin, basically.
Look,
yes.
we're okay.
Yes.
Right now. Okay.
So that way we never have to name anyone. We can just say,
by the way, I don't think
whatever his name is.
For anyone, I don't think we even explained this on the EWB, but in one of Matt's videos on manga, he was apparently a friend who he called Melvin was like basically telling him to read the MHA manga, and he just ignored him. But we were like Chad Melvin because Matt's obstinate and won't read manga for no reason.
I sent the picture of Melvin the manga reader that's in the thumbnail of the video.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
he's on my stream permanently. So here's the thing. Challenge to all of our viewers right now.
We also should state this at the start of next episode so that people who don't watch the Oregairu section can know. But
we'll forget about it. But
I won't. This is the most important thing that's ever happened.
I'm demanding free art right now. Somebody design the ultimate bad take OC that we're gonna call from now on instead of calling out individual people like Chilled Mal Reviewer and fucking Pussy Pat.
Sleepy Talkings.
Yeah. Just create the perfect.
Not Dot.
Dot to Chad.
No, his name used to be Dot in Discord. I don't even know what to call him. Ratatouille was good because the video game had themes.
Yeah, just create the ultimate moron, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't put traits from the people we make fun of. Just create someone that we want to make fun of and can attribute all these bad takes.
Yeah. Create the ultimate version of that. So basically, right? Yeah, Oregairu is fucking really good. Made me fucking cry, baby cry. Iroha's fucking goated, and I can't wait what happens next episode. God, next episode is gonna be Hachiman being the fucking evolution of Hachiman, where he's reaching out to all his fucking friends and getting them to help him.
I know. Did you see all the Chads there?
But instead of making himself the enemy, he's gonna be like, yo, friends, I need help.
Well, have you noticed that, he's already doing this different than Yukino, right? She's still trying to take all of this, she's taking all of this onto herself and instead Hachiman's already going to other people and trying to get other people, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get those help. And did you see in the fucking next episode preview, like half of the preview was just Yui giving Hachiman the fuck me eyes?
Yeah.
Like half of it was like showing the people we're gonna see and Hachiman talking, and the other half was just Yui looking at Hachiman like, please fuck me right now.
But he's too horny for Yukino, right?
I know, it's so sad. It's okay,
Okay,
Yui. I'm
so-
here for you.
Okay, can I just say something really quick? Because I hope this happens. I hope this is where the show goes. Because fucking, I've been saying that, like, Hayato might be one of the most important characters in Oregairu, right? Because he's kind of like, he's this character that once Hachiman, like, finally became who he was, like, finally understood who he was, he realized that him and they both said that, like, we can't be friends with each other because we just fundamentally can't get along because they're kind of the fucking same. They're kind of the fucking same when it comes down to it. Just one of them's introverted, one of them's extroverted. And like, if he gets Hayato to help him, that'd be fucking the chadliest thing of all time. That'd be the fucking Avengers assembling and shit. Oh, fucking, I love this show. By the way, I do want to talk about something after. Oh, we have to fucking talk about something else later. I forgot.
I'm so confused.
Girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rent a girlfriend.
Are we done with Oregairu?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this episode and I like the show a lot. That's the last thing I wanted to say. Just to reiterate that this show's good. If someone tells you the show's bad on Twitter, they're stupid. Don't listen to them. Okay. We can go to
Play the P for Rent a Girlfriend.
You guys can talk to this one because I think at this point, right, with Rent a Girlfriend, I'm realizing that like I really don't like the beginnings of stories that much because I have to get through the fucking setup, and I know the setup is gonna have to be where I have to watch this fucking cuck of a man be a fucking cuck and have everybody else around him tell him that he's a fucking being a cuck, and like I'm tired of this shit. I can't stand it because that stupid whore bitch mommy is the worst thing on fucking planet Earth. And I was like, and like Chizuru deserves better, but fucking, I want to die, and I know that that's the point, but I want to fucking die. So like, because like I feel like if I read this,
Vindy, did you think it was funny how what's like you guys talk, and then he goes on a fucking malding rant?
no, okay,
about
I
how
just
y'all like this show and I don't. But I
no. I just want to get this out of the way because I'm just saying like I feel like if I read this because I read through this part fast because then I get to like where like I'm tired because. Honestly, I'm just tired of this fucking cuck, and I'm tired of this fucking whore bitch, and Chizuru's the only thing good about this as well, the Chad friend. Okay, go ahead and talk. I'm done.
Yeah, I was about to say fucking Chad friend.
Yeah, this episode had maybe one of the biggest Giga Chads I've ever seen. This man did so much right. Like every time this episode, he was on screen, he was the most correct person in the show constantly. It was so insane.
He called out Kazuya for being a cuck.
Yeah,
he called out Mommy for being a whore. It's like, holy shit, dude.
The first scene
how
does...
how does your giant dick fit in your swim trunks?
No. That's
like,
only
I don't
the first
understand.
scene. He beats the shit out of his friend. He says, "You're being a bitch," right? Punches this man's ass. Says, "Listen, dog, bah, get real. Be real with yourself," right? Then this fucking Giga Chad goes to what he assumes is his buddy's ex-girlfriend, sits her down, is like, listen, like, I know that my friend's a fucking dumbass. I know he's stupid. I know he's like a head ass and he's not smart. But please give him another chance because I promise you he's a good guy and he won't make you regret it. And she's sitting here and like her panties are getting wet for fucking Kazuya because of this dude. Because he's so Chadly. He's the best wingman of all time, right? He's just a homie. And then when he finds out they're being eavesdropped on, he doesn't even care. He just still is chatting out the whole time. I've never seen anything like it.
How did he become the best character in the show? And he's only...
He's so great, dude.
Look,
I love this guy.
Him and Chizuru are the only people I've seen so far that have a brain that I don't want to fucking kill right now. So like,
well,
you know.
I'm convinced Kazuya will be good by the end of the series. He's just, he is definitely a punk. He's definitely a little bitch, but I think I believe in him to get there.
There was a line he had that was cool where he's like, your brain may be a fucking dumpster fire, but at least let your flame burn for something. And I was like,
Oh
how
my
do you
god.
feel?
That was the greatest line I've ever heard. I watched that shit like 5 times. I was like, hello? Did he just say the greatest thing I've ever heard?
Yeah, and before that, I just don't let your dick dictate your life. Whoever's fucking translating this, you're great. Like, like that.
I'm gonna use that dumpster fire line. Like,
I don't know if that pun works in Japanese, but it works in English. Like, don't let your dick dictate your life. Like, you can't just say that. That's stupid, but it's brilliant. I don't have anything else
phenomenal.
to say.
Yeah,
Chizuru's
no, I
gonna
love
drown
that.
next episode, and it's
Finally,
gonna.
she leaves to a better
No.
show.
She gets isekai to like
Hell
fucking
yeah, we move.
ultimate game.
No, like, okay, she sucks.
no,
I do like that we did
Who
see
sucks?
that, like...
Hold on.
Oh, not Chizuru. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of the other one. What the fuck is her name? Stupid one. The one who looks like that bitch that you love from Ichigo 100%.
Look,
Mommy.
that's an insult.
not from
That's
Ichigo
an
100%.
insult
Mommy from
to that dumb lolly bitch from Ichigo 100%.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I
The one
know.
who's
It's
like,
an
oh,
insult
haha,
to her.
I tripped and my ass is out. Whatever
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
know.
her name is.
That's an insult to her because I hate this bitch. And
What's
I
her
hope
name?
she-
Yoshiko? Something like that.
Look. Anyway, like there was that fucking tweet somebody was like, "Mommy's dead eyes," and I was just fucking like, "Yeah, okay, but now can it be the rest of her too?"
Well, I was gonna say, like, the thing that was good about this is, like, it showed that, like, she did make the move on Kazi, right? Like, he didn't actually do anything. He was just kind of standing there, and then he
He's
got
such a fucking
suckered
cuck.
in.
I hate him. I hate
No,
him. I
he is
hate
a
him. I
cuck,
hate him.
and he does suck. But at least like, there's a certain level when it comes to that of, like, trying to figure out how I want to explain this.
Look at this though.
Is it porn?
No, sadly.
I see. Okay.
They're
It's close
throwing
enough.
shirts. That's not porn, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. You couldn't put it on YouTube. Don't put it on YouTube like you put that one fucking Airy image. God.
Yeah,
But
that
it's
was
not
fucking the
porn.
worst ever. I hated that. Why
I
did
can't
you do
believe
that?
you showed that to our
That was
subs.
terrible.
I'm surprised
That was
we still have
bad.
subs at all after that. But no. So at least Kazi is not completely irredeemable, right? Like, at least he didn't. I mean, obviously it's different because he's not actually dating Chizuru, but at least, like, he wasn't the one who, like, made the move, right? A move was made on him, and, like, that's something. And I think that there's already something interesting you can do there, where you could even say that, like, even by now he's already, like, not completely like, obviously at this point it's a thing where it's like he's not completely dedicated to get with whatever the fuck her name is, because fucking Chizuru's there, and, you know, he fucking broke his phone and jumped off a boat for her, you know. And I mean, I would do the same, but you know,
Because Chizuru's the only good one so far.
And the other thing was, well, because we got the flashback with him and the flower where he was disappointed that his flower, like, was different, and even though he took a lot of care about it, so I wonder if, like, you know, like, things aren't going as planned in his life at all right now, and the young, childish Kazuya would be disappointed about that, but, you know, he's probably gonna have to accept his circumstances, and, you know, like, obviously, Chizuru's the, like, the other two girls haven't even fucking shown up yet. Like, they're not real.
yeah, we're almost halfway through the season. I mean, I guess not. We're 4, but I assume a new girl.
We're a
might
third
show
of the way through,
Yeah.
but,
and we've only
well, because, like, and this arc's presumably going to end next episode, and then we might get another girl. But
it
that's still,
probably
like,
only
we're
be
looking at episode 6, right? And
I heard
then
the
there's
chick-
still a whole nother girl.
I heard the chick
so-
with the ribbon, and I heard the chick with the I heard the chick with the
blushy
ribbon's
girl?
this one. Yeah. I like the lolly. What?
Shut up! Stop!
Look, they're both hotter than this
If you
dumb
take
fucking
Craftsdwarf's
bitch.
joke, what does Craftsdwarf have?
Look, I'm just
The
saying.
basement?
Look, I'm just saying.
Okay,
at
well, you
this
didn't even
point,
tell me the
can I
basement wasn't a
please,
joke.
can I please have a female who is not this terrible fucking thought whore who belongs to the streets, please? For once in my.
Chizuru. She's right there.
Okay, other than her because she's carrying the fucking show. Just please.
Giga Chad.
He's not a female.
It doesn't matter.
Women are the only thing that matter.
Giga Stacy.
No, he's a Giga Chad, and I would have sex with him. And what's homophobic?
Well, no, I
about
thought
that?
you were talking about the. Oh no, I misread what it was saying. I thought, like, no, never mind.
No, I'm saying.
I take it
that
back.
What's
Take it back.
homophobic if he wouldn't have sex with this Giga Chad? And that's true, objectively.
All right, thank you for listening to the Weeb Club.
We're not done yet.
Thank you for listening to the Weave Club.
No, we're done. Yeah, okay. I just
Now
said
we're
not
done.
done yet. I didn't have anything to continue. So.
Yeah, so make sure you guys, remember everybody, we're gonna have the
So we
Plague
have
of Rice
over
stream.
700 subs. Change that. Go back.
No,
I want to have
more.
699 by next time.
Because at 1,000 subs, me and Vinny are we're gonna do something because we were
Oh,
talking.
yeah,
we
that
were
you promised
talking about
about
the
ages ago,
the
or-
Black Clover
I
versus
think we
MHA
might do
debate.
something different because I don't think
Yeah,
that debate's
because
gonna be
that's
funny
kind of like
anymore.
stale. Because
at this point, like I would
Well,
say
that
Black
would-
Clover's
see-
an 8 and MHA's a 9. And what
Yeah,
was
because
wrong
when
with
you
it?
guys thought about that, Vindy, you were more mid on MHA, or not MHA, Black Clover, because you didn't like the current arc or whatever.
Yeah, our
so.
scores are just flipped. Basically, is that it's not even
and
like
they're
a thing to
so
argue.
high that like the debate just comes down to like, oh,
It would just be like, whose dick
it
is
would
bigger?
be,
And
it
I'd
would
say
be we
Asuka.
sit down and it'd be like, you know, I like Black Clover. I understand why you like Black Clover. I just like MHA a little bit more for these
It'd be
reasons.
fucking
And what would
civil
be
and-
like, whoa, I understand why you like MHA more for those reasons. I like Black Clover more for these reasons. I'm like,
And
that
then we
makes
just
sense.
sit there and we just
And
be
then we
sitting there
handshake and
horny
that's
for
it.
like Noelle
Yeah.
and fucking.
Yeah,
Then
we
you
just start talking
then you
about
unzip
Noelle
your
for
pants
20
and
minutes.
dick shake. And then,
Yeah, we'd be talking about Noelle and like her mermaid form with side boob for like 20 minutes. I'm like, well, I'm okay to do that. I don't think that's what people want for 1K stuff.
And then I just say that Aktosh is better than both. So like, you know why?
And he'd
Yeah.
be wrong because it's better than MHA, but that's okay. Or MHA is better than it, but that's okay.
No.
No. No.
Yeah.
MHA hasn't been good in like a dozen chapters.
Correct.
You know what? Vindy, I've decided we're gonna have the What and Vindy versus Craftsdwarf MHA debate instead.
A dozen chapters? Craftsdwarf. Less than a dozen chapters ago was the God tier Shigaraki chapter. You tell me that one was only okay?
Okay, fine. More like 5 to 8 chapters.
Are you gonna tell me Bakugo's showing up and helping? Okay, we can't actually talk about it.
No. Okay, well,
Yeah, I
we'll
can't
decide
spoil.
something.
I can't spoil. I hate
Basically, get us to 1,000 subscribers. And we'll,
something
we'll, like, do something
good
cool.
content will happen in 1,000 subs. Something good will happen.
Kill me. All right, goodbye, guys. I want to die.
Bye.
Adios.